I said that I would consider joining his boy band.
It's not boy band.
Sure it's not.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the MVPs who gave these struggling movie franchises a necessary win with audiences.
Remember me?
Number 10, Daniel Craig's James Bond franchise.
I know where you keep your gun. Suppose that's something.
Given that countless iconic actors have played this character over the decades, you'd think Bond would always be a popular property. Unfortunately, even Mr. 007 can't escape the occasional rut or two. During Pierce Brosnan's tenure, the agent became a joke. Goofy gadgets, campy characters, tired tropes, Bond was suddenly a caricature of himself. So when Daniel Craig took over, it was a satisfying return to form. The spy went back to his darker roots and, in turn, brought the franchise back to glory. His debut film, Casino Royale, broke all kinds of records at the box office and was nearly universally praised. Turning a property dark and gritty isn't always a fix, but in this instance, it was.
40,500,000 all in.
Number 9, Lawrence Gordon, Saw franchise.
Look, we're gonna have to work together if we want to get out of here. Now just throw it to me.
This beautifully chaotic franchise started incredibly strong as a series of films rooted in psychological warfare and trickery. Eventually, Jigsaw's death traps devolved into just a bunch of gore for the sake of gore. The franchise, all about sinister games, needed a new game plan. That's why they brought Dr. Gordon back into the fray. A Saw OG, Lawrence came back in the 7th movie. You know, the one that was in 3D and marketed as the final chapter, even though it wasn't.
Hello, Dr. Gordon. You are perhaps my greatest asset.
Anyway, his return got all of the fans talking, giving the movie a much-needed boost at the box office. He might not have been the best Doctor, but he was certainly an interesting character.
You survived.
Number 8, Naru, Predator franchise. In a series where the Predators are the main attraction, the film about the prey would ironically be the franchise's saving grace. Naru was a breath of fresh air for this IP. The Comanche warrior fought a predator in the 1700s and managed to kill it. Prey was just the kind of project this brand needed after 2018's The Predator received mixed reviews. The pivot to Naru was also an innovative choice. By making her story a period piece, it showed that Predator could work in any era. In fact, future installments might follow suit and take the Predators to other different points in history. Naru isn't just a badass warrior. She's potentially the blueprint for how this franchise can print money.
Hey!
Number 7, Owen Davian, Mission Impossible franchise.
No,
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I always spill red wine on my white custom-made shirt.
Heroes are great, but sometimes the villains are the real stars of the show. While Mission Impossible got off to a promising start, a disappointing sequel could have killed this franchise. That's why the 3rd movie had to succeed. Thanks to Owen Davian, it did.
I'm gonna count to 10. You're gonna tell me where the rabbit's foot is. Or she dies.
The menacing bad guy played by legendary actor Philip Seymour Hoffman utterly changed the game. To say he knocked it out the park would be an understatement. Owen created chaos unlike any other and is widely considered one of the best villains Mission Impossible ever had. Keeping this franchise going could have been an impossible mission, but it's continued to live on.
I told you I was gonna kill you in front of her. But I'm gonna kill her in front of you.
Number 6, Bumblebee, Transformers franchise.
Any more questions you want to ask?
Though he's always been a popular fixture of the live-action Transformers movies, Bumblebee would become a standout once he received his own film in 2018.
Please, this is a mistake.
Stay cool. Hold your fire.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
While the movies had varying degrees of success, Bumblebee's spinoff was the shot in the robotic arm this franchise needed. His movie was a triumph and signaled a shift from Michael Bay's vision to something new.
Thank you
so much
for giving me my voice.
The quirky Autobots showed the critics that there's more than meets the eye with Transformers IP. The 80s themed, heartwarming coming-of-age project would be the perfect vehicle, pun intended, for him.
I told you to hide in the garage!
Now, with more movies on the way, the brand has a chance to evolve into something greater. Number 5, Imperator Furiosa, Mad Max franchise. Centered around an apocalyptic future where car culture has been taken to the next level, it's either ride or die. There was a lot to love about Mad Max, but after Beyond Thunderdome, the IP drifted into obscurity. When the franchise was revived with Fury Road, Furiosa helped set things back on track, showing there was still some gas left in the tank. A woman always forced to make the best out of bad situations, she gave audiences a different kind of action hero. While she's not the only factor for the success of Mad Max, her reception in Fury Road and the release of her prequel in 2024 proves that she's a hot commodity.
I'll remember your face as the slug worms its way into the soft matter of your brain, taking with it what you call your reason and your memory.
Number 4, Luke Hobbs, Fast and Furious franchise.
You know I can't let you two go. I ain't made that way.
This action-packed franchise has always served as great popcorn flicks, but things went into overdrive with the introduction of Luke Hobbs in Fast 5. The special agent has played both ally and adversary to Dom Toretto's crew, entertaining the masses ever since.
Just keep all your men out of sight. When they drive that truck in here, I want to come crashing down on them like the walls of Jericho.
His introduction marked a real shift from what the Fast and Furious was to what it is now. Instead of just high-speed races, now there were death-defying heists and evil organizations to fight. In short, Hobbs was like a nitro boost for the IP. With the spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, he's shown that he's a valuable asset for the brand.
You said some really compelling things, and I mean, that Black Superman thing, that really got me. I love that.
What are you, deaf, stupid, or both?
Number 3, Noonien Singh, Star Trek franchise.
It is very cold in space.
The first Star Trek film didn't necessarily tank, but the franchise clearly had taken a misstep. So, to course correct, fans were treated to the sequel, The Wrath of Khan. As soon as audiences saw the titular Khan up on the big screen, they basically couldn't get enough of him.
Hand over to me all data and material regarding the project called Genesis.
Genesis? What's that?
Don't insult my intelligence, Kirk.
Give me some time to recall the data on our computers.
I give you 60 seconds, Admiral.
It wasn't just that his film was considered the best one Star Trek ever did. Khan also became the measuring stick for all other Trek bad guys. He was a villain who was simply a cut above the rest, and his stories elevated Star Trek like no other. It's safe to say that Khan's a pretty big deal.
How do we know you'll keep your word?
Oh, I've given you no word to keep, Admiral. In my judgment, you simply have no alternative.
Number 2, Wonder Woman, DC Extended Universe.
What is a secretary?
Ooh, well, I do everything. I go where he tells me to go and I do what he tells me to do.
Oh, well, where I'm from, that's called slavery.
I really like her.
While the DCEU ultimately ended earlier than Warner Brothers probably would have wanted, it's undeniable how much of a light in the darkness Wonder Woman was for them. She was a welcome change of pace. Her debut movie was a roaring success at a time when they had major duds, giving fans glimpses of the potential this cinematic universe had. The only other hero who arguably came close to saving the DCEU was Aquaman. His own movie garnered critical praise and over $1 billion at the box office.
Not bad for an imbecile, huh?
At the end of the day, Wonder Woman is a character who lifts people up. That positivity was such a necessary difference from all of the grim dark we were treated to before.
They're everything you say, but so much more.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Deadpool, X-Men franchise in the MCU. The Merc with a Mouth is a character unlike any other. The fourth wall breaking menace proved to be a major highlight for Fox's X-Men universe.
Looks could kill you, would be an Uzi or a shotgun bang!
Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie?
The franchise definitely had many hits, but it also had some absolute misfires. That's why when Deadpool came onto the scene, it gave Fox a clear leg up on the competition, providing the superhero genre with an innovative R-rated edge.
God damn it! I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way, with 2 swords and maximum effort.
Deadpool's so successful that you can argue he saved 2 franchises at the same time. With the release of the 3rd Deadpool movie, he and Wolverine gave a satisfying send-off to the Foxverse while simultaneously giving the MCU some much-needed adrenaline.
Stop! Let's give it a beat for the extras to clear. Go.
If you really think about it, Deadpool is basically the savior of multiple flagship IPs.
No. With the whole multiverse thing, it's not great. It's just been miss after miss after miss.
Are there any other blockbuster saving superstars we missed? Put some respect on their names in the comments down below.
There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever.